second day we play football in pads and we're in helmets right now. So just got to continue better competitive edge today, and guys competing on the field, and thought it was better, and it was good for the young guys to get them out there and let them go through some team periods and let them get acclimated to the heat a little bit and understanding that part of it. So we'll just continue to work and do the things we got to do.
Well, are there certain metrics beyond winning and scoring points by which you'll judge the offense and its progress? Are there things that you think are keys? We need to nail down these 2 areas, 3 areas.
Taking care of the football. Yeah. I mean, that's to me the biggest stat is explosive plays and taking care of the ball. Right. Turnover margin and big play ratio. You're not giving them up on defense. You're making them on offense. You're taking care of the ball on offense. You're not. You're getting turnovers on defense. So that's the biggest factor. Is you want to really go back to looking at who's in the NFL playoffs every year and looking at who's playing well in college football. For the most part, every year it goes back to those 2 stats. So that would be as much as anything: explosive plays, scoring points, and taking care of the ball.
What's an explosive play? 15 or more?
Well, it depends on who you want to talk to about it. Some people call big plays, some people call explosive plays. For us, anything over a 12-yard run, anything over above a 16-yard pass. Because you look at a dig from the backside, you could play it perfectly defensively, and it could be a 14-yard completion. That shouldn't really be an explosive play. But anything, to me, anytime you're changing field position of 20 or more yards, that's an explosive play. But run game's a little different.
Well, what does David Williams need to do to be, an elite SEC running back?
Just everyday consistency. This guy's got some ability, but it's hard when you got to challenge somebody every single day of practice and every meeting. It gets tiring for coaches. I asked him the other day, "What you accomplished since you've been here?"
What did he say?
Huh?
What did he say?
I didn't get a response. Go ahead. Next question.
Your offensive linemen kind of feel like they're going to be the strength of your offense. Can you see that?
They should be, with 34 starts back. I think we've got some good players up there. We got some toughness up there. We got some guys that go compete and practice the right way up there and embrace competition and embrace playing our way. So that's good. That's a credit to Sean what he's done.
What did you see from Perry first 2 days?
Solid. I mean, I thought he and Brandon both did some good things, and I thought Jake threw the ball well in the second half of practice.
And guys are saying Lorenzo is really taking your receiver.
Yeah, I mean, he's repping there for the most part in the first 2 practices solely at receiver, but we will have some packages for him at quarterback.
It seemed like a lot of guys battling cramps around here. Is that just part of this time of year?
That's part of the deal. They got to eat before they go on the field. It's always a little bit of an issue with some of them. They don't want to eat. They're tired. And then you got to drink fluids, and that's part of the deal. It's every year.
Will any update on Cooper Wood?
No, Keem will not be with us. So we're moving forward.
How about Steven Monte?
I can't comment on anybody that's not here.
The freshmen, do they still have that kind of wide-eyed look, or have they settled in?
No, I mean, some of them, because of maybe 6 guys have been here mid-year, have certainly acclimated themselves very well. Dennis Wonham's been a guy that's caught my eye. Keil Pollard's been a guy that's caught my eye. He's a guy that's mixed in well. As a matter of fact, both of those guys are practicing in the early practice because of that. And we got some other guys that got a great opportunity. We're going to need some guys to step up. So we got some guys. There's a lot of very positive things. But again, we're in helmets right now, and we play in pads, and so it's hard to make any assumptions right now based on helmets.
Are those scripts, the veterans and the first-year guys, are the scripts the same, or do you tailor them a little different?
Exact same. We just don't take as many reps, and we slow it down, considerably for the young guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the plays, formations, defense is called, everything's the same. And that's the thing, you're able to install and stay on schedule better because we're not trying to slow down in the middle of a practice to get somebody lined up all the time. So we can, when the younger guys are out there, we're able to do that.